So it's been a big year. That up 27% doesn't even explain the huge growth that you've seen, I think, in the more recent quarters. What happened?
You know, it was incredible. The entire retail category froze, and running was a part of that. And with all the retail stores closed in Europe and the US, it was fascinating. But 6 weeks into it, we saw demand starting to hit on digital. Digital was 35% of our revenue in 2019. It went to 82% in those peak months where the retail stores were closed. But through it all, we've added 1.5 million new runners this year. So it's clear people are running. It's a tailor-made activity for the pandemic.
Yeah, I get it. You got to get out and get away. There's nothing else that you can do. You can't work out in a gym, so you got to get out and hit the road. So what do you do now, Jim? Are you still seeing those kinds of growth levels, or did it tailor off at some point in the year and then pick back up as some restrictions came back in?
You know, actually, we have seen the demand just move from channel to channel, and we're a multi-channel brand. We think in running, if you want to be the #1 brand for people that run, you've got to be multi-channel driven. It's not direct only, but because we were able to flex and sell direct when the runner was there, it came back. Retail is now back to over almost 60% of the overall volume. So our ability to flex was key, but then this running phenomenon is driven by people who are investing in themselves. It's physical health, it's mental health, it's getting fresh air and outdoors. And running is so accessible, so convenient, so affordable that we think it's going to stick. And we believe we're really at the beginning of a new running boom. When the sport comes back, when the events come back, it's going to turbocharge, we think, people that are in our sport.
I know you have a lab that tracks consumer insights and checks out what people are most interested in, how their tastes have changed. What have you learned during this pandemic from those insights?
It's been critical for us because when retail shut down, all of our retail signals were gone. And so we started really following runners around. We were doing runner counts at parks in dozens of cities across the US, and of course, a lot of focus groups and the like. And what we've seen is more and more people are connecting into this lifestyle because it feeds them, it makes their day better, and it gets them outdoors. So again, that phenomenon, I think that type of runner that's running for those reasons is up 20% from what we would have seen last year. We've lost what we would call goal seekers. There's no races other than virtual, and those are meaningful, but it's not quite the same. That people can connect with their friends on and set a goal for a 5K or a marathon and train for it. So without that, we're seeing people literally going out their back door to get a break in the day.
So, Jim, how did you find all these new runners? Did you advertise? Did you seek them out, or did they just find you?
You know, I think the key for us is it obviously always starts with great product, and we've got a lot of fabulous product stories we're telling right now. But we've been working for years to create a digital ecosystem that, meets runners in the digital realm. We are always been a grassroots company, but that doesn't happen the same way during a pandemic. So the digital connection is people are searching for gear on the web. We've always been lit up there, and that's been key because we're present as they're shopping. And then when they buy, we believe they're going to buy everywhere. Running is a local phenomenon ultimately. So the local retail stores, we think, are a key part of it. And that's why I think people in the direct game for some categories like run miss a little bit. If you want to reach all runners, that multi-channel mode is critical. And our agility in being able to address where the demand is with inventory has just been a critical part of our success this year.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.